Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, welcome in. Hope you have had a phenomenal Tuesday. Hope you are ready for a phenomenal night of NXT. We are live, of course, tonight, and we are ready for some wrestling. What is up, King Alum? Already hanging out with us. Hope you've had a great day, man. Really do. We are also keeping up with the FIFA World Cup. And it's been a good one. Today's been pretty wide open. Not gonna lie. We had a pretty good game to start out with. And then Iraq and Norway today has been absolutely crazy. What's up, George? What's up, Jonte? What's up, Robbie? What's up, Jake? What's up, Walowski? What's up, Found it this morning at 2 a.m. Did you send me the information? Did you comment or did you send it to our business email? Do. Of course, we're gonna get past it now, then, and absolutely forever, and then live ready to go. Boom. Boom. This new technology crap is killing me. I understand. Technology can be a pain in the ass.
NXT is live tonight inside the Performance Center here in Orlando a week from Sunday. It's our next premium live event, NXT's Great American Bash. Well, we have a big fight feel here this evening because this woman has a lot to prove tonight. She's finally going to get her hands on her opponent, Nattie, who has been going around on social media, in person, to whoever, calling Jaida Parker soft. These two finally meet to settle their score.
She's got Carmen Petrovic and Nikita Lyons. Norway just won 4-1. My God.
And before we get the action started tonight, let's relive all the chaos from last week.
Last week, the road to the Great American Bash began as two #1 contenders were determined for a chance at gold.
Tonight will indeed shape our next premium live event. One of these two men will leave tonight, #1 contender, Mason Naraku, who will challenge Tony D'Angelo for the NXT title.
Avalanche! Oh my God!
Cam Hendricks. Oh, Cam got dropped. And entering the abyss. Naraku is headed to the Great American Bash. Kalani Jordan, Kendall Gray, these two athletes will collide to see who will face the NXT Women's Champion Lola Vice. Who is headed to the Great American Bash? Who will be the #1 contender?
You can tell both of these ladies have been doing all work.
Shades of gray.
And Gray is going to get another crack at the gold.
After opportunities were earned, another path to gold reached its turning point.
In our main
Zarya did shock the world.
Zarya, who leaves as our NXT Women's North American Champion.
Oh, yeah!
Zarya has come on a mission here. Seek and destroy.
And the fact that she believes in herself, and right now, she's looking to all go to that place. Whoa!
Zarya entering that.
There's the F5, the spear. I feel like Zarya's going to start the show.
Zarya has dethroned Paxley. The future has never looked more dangerous with Zarya.
Appreciate the likes.
New Women's North American Champion.
Tonight, the countdown to the Great American Bash continues on NXT.
Gray does the Dakota bow and arrow. Does she? Clay, hope you had a phenomenal Tuesday, my friend. If you are hanging out with us, K-Don, we appreciate you for the subscribe on YouTube. Doo -doo. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Doo -doo -doo -doo. I feel like the audio coming in is even low tonight.
NXT Women's North American Champion, Saria. Kicking things off this week with yes, the new Women's North American Champion, who finally put gold around her waist last week.
I think Carrion had a variation of it at one time, yeah.
Coming in ringside, I told you I had a very special guest this weekend on
Corey
social media. It's Monday,
Graves.
it's Friday, it's Italy, it's wherever around. You're everywhere. AAA in Mexico. Welcome back, Corey Graves. You know I never miss an opportunity to come back home. We got the Great American Bash just 12 days away. I'm here.
Everyone's using vacation time. Everybody's using vacation.
Into the future, into the next generation. It could very well be the North American champion, Saria.
I spent so long living in Soul's shadow. Ironically, it felt like I forgot what the sun even looked like. But after setting this women's division ablaze, you are
I love how they're
finally
cheering
looking
for
at
it now,
the
but
new
booed her for
NXT
months.
Women's North American Champion! Unlike what some of you wanted to believe, I did this all on my own. I was overlooked, underestimated, and treated like an afterthought. Every time someone talked about the future of the NXT Women's Division, they talked about Lola Vice. They talked about Kendall Gray. They
Yup.
talked about Tatum Paxley, and they always talked about Sol Ruka.
They did. Not a lie was told. Not a lie has been told.
Now, I'm the one holding this championship, and the future is in my hands. This championship isn't a dream come true. It is a course correction, a mistake that has finally been fixed, and I don't owe anybody, especially any of you, any gratitude for something that was obvious from the start. I will never allow my name to be fallen in the shadows of...
Hi, Zaria. As the first ever Women's North American Champion, I just
Olani.
wanted to say congratulations. And you are so welcome for me making that title prestigious enough for you to open up the show.
Yeah, thank you, Kalani. And what is it that you want?
A shot at the NXT Women's Championship would be nice, but you don't have the title that I'm looking for, so honestly, nothing. I'm just out here to give you some advice. I'd be a hypocrite just like the rest of the girls in the locker room if I didn't, right? So Zaria, enjoy all of this, because the same people who are chanting "you deserve it" right now are going to be the same exact people who switch up on you when the week is not even over.
She is not
See,
wrong.
followers, I'm telling you, but just know, no matter what you do, it'll never be good enough. And even if you have the greatest title run in NXT history, they'll still find ways to overlook you. But wait, maybe.
And look, now
that's
they're
just
chanting,
the
"Turn her
Jordan
mic off."
story, who knows? But if
Not
I were
lying.
you, I would hold on to that title very closely.
Not a single lie.
Because you may not ever get another title shot in this division in your entire life, and it's so unfair. But speaking of things that are unfair, how is it that me and Kendall are both 1-1, but just because she won last week, she gets to be #1 contender? But you know what, though? Good for Lola. It'll be an easy win. because she's going against the girl who folds when the lights are the brightest. Lola's a lucky girl because all I need is one shot, and I'll be the new NXT Women's. I wasn't done!
Kendo.
Kalani, you act like we have unfinished business, but we don't, because I beat you, and it was that simple. And now in 2 weeks, I have the Great American Bash. But you wish that was you, right? But instead, you're gonna watch me beat Lola Vice and become the new NXT Women's Champion. And if you somehow find your way back into my path,
Kalani said, not on my watch.
let's just say the result's gonna be the exact same as last week.
You know what, Kalani? You weren't kidding. I'm not out here for 5 minutes, and there's already somebody making it about somebody else other than the woman who is going to run this division for the foreseeable future.
And Lola.
Hola, NXT. Coño, tremendo fiesta que tenemos aquí hoy, ¿eh? Zarya, did I hear you say dominant? You've been champion for a week, but before you focus on that, can you do us all a favor and get over Soul already? Kalani, tu voz, tú cállate la boca. And Kendall, girl, we ain't even at bash yet, and you already think you're the champion. You may be the #1 contender, mama, but I beat you before, and I'm gonna do it again. I don't crumble under pressure.
Of course, Lola, you're gonna talk a big game to her because you know you can
does
beat her.
anyone else here stand at Johnny? Anybody want to say
Hey, whoa, wait a second. Ladies, hold on.
Yeah, Stone, we understand, Stone, we
Mr.
understand.
Stone, I get it. Kendall and I against Kalani and Zarya tonight.
Huh, that was not where he was going, but now it is.
And that is why we have the best women's division in wrestling.
It's almost like Graves. Robert Stone just had his Teddy Long moment. We're gonna tag team match on our hands, playa. Well, what a clash that is going to be. But in moments, with a Great American Bash implications hanging in the balance.
We got Tavion versus
Jackson Drake of Vanity Project. One of these two men will go to our next Premium Live Event. Who will face Miles Bourne for the North American title at the Great American Bash?
I mean, honestly, I think they're going to go in the route of Tavion.
Turning to Kingdom Arena in Saudi Arabia. It's a night of glory. A night of greatness. A night of champions. Live from Kingdom Arena.
All right, we get our first little break here. So I got Tavion versus he's going up against Jackson Week. Be an interesting match. When it comes down to it, though, I think Tavion will win this. I think they're really going to continue to build the possibility of of Tavion versus Miles. We've seen them have some, in-ring tag team work, but we have also seen them have issues because Miles talks about being champion. Tavion's like, yeah, I know, quit rubbing in my face. So don't know why they started doing Ring of Honor on Tuesdays. Ring of Honor used to be Thursdays. When or why that got changed. Also, Global Wars for Ring of Honor is supposed to be coming up soon, so hopefully that's this week. Oh, you said CMLL's on Thursday? That's why. That's why. Because Ring of Honor used to be solely on Thursdays. But obviously that got switched. It's not bad. It happens. If Leo Rush shows up, I'll let you know. Leo Rush will more than likely show up. Leo Rush is on a war path for some reason. I can't wait to see his full character though. It's on right now. Looks good. Oh, is that Ring of Honor Global Wars? Well, Fearfully, just let us know updates when you get them, my friend. No, it's a live Tuesday special. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. See what's going on. Do 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 do.
There has been a non-stop celebration in the Big Apple. Congratulations to the New York Knicks on winning the 2026 NBA Finals. Shop the WWE Knicks collection and celebrate
It is, I see that.
Championship. I wonder if Danhausen can uncurse the Browns. Absolutely not.
A Contender match.
Introducing first, from South Colorado, weighing in at 260 pounds, Tavion. We're about to find out who is headed to the Great American Bash.
I've seen this. They're just doing like special Tuesday events.
Booker T taking a much-needed vacation from me. And
That makes
Corey,
sense.
welcome back to Tuesday Night Chaos.
I could not be more excited than I am to be right here to witness this firsthand as the Great American Bash continues to take shape. And his opponent, weighing in at 188 pounds, representing the Vanity Project, Jackson Drake!
Oh, Graves, I'm afraid to ask this question. I need your honest opinion and thoughts on the Vanity Project.
I happen to be a massive fan of everything the Vanity Project has done recently. Jackson Drake, former Evolve champion. The future is extremely bright for all three of these young men. They've got the confidence, they've got the skill set, and they have got some serious backup standing in the center of the ring. Tavion Heights certainly has his work cut out for him tonight.
Tavion Heights not
Tavion Heights is not
too
scared
impressed, as
though.
we mentioned, the
That's the
winner has
thing.
Great American
Tavion
Bash.
don't care.
Sunday to face Miles Bourne, the first premium live event on broadcast television right here on the CW and Graves.
Oh, nope.
You
Roll
know
through,
the
wall
excitement
up.
today.
One. Nope.
Covered there by
One.
Heights, shifting
Backslide
away.
by
Drake
Drake.
right
Nope.
through, and I don't think you want to grapple with Heights, but Graves, you know the excitement that's going on in the locker room.
Guys, spent a little time backstage today.
Good shoulder
Up and down
tackle.
the roster, everybody looking forward to the Great American Bash. It almost reminds me of back when we had
Drake tried
NXT
going over, got
takeover.
caught, power slam.
Opportunity to introduce yourself and NXT to a brand new audience. Great American
Let's
Bash.
roll through into a pickup.
Cannot be overstated for every man and woman in the back right now.
God.
Wow, did you see the power?
The question question remains, who will meet the moment? Who's going to grab the reins of NXT?
Good gut-wrench throw. My God.
Jackson Drake around going into the cover.
One,
Into the Great American Bash in a kick-out. Graves, you can't blame Heights, by the way,
my
for
Lord.
wanting to test himself. You're seeing some of the power he displays. You know the Olympic
Tavion
pedigree as
just
well.
absolutely
Last month. There's a word some people have used. It's called
running through Jackson
Some could
Drake
say
right
that's
now.
what Tavion Heights was lacking. We know, physically speaking, Heights has all of the tools. This man has athletic gifts from the gods themselves. It's a matter of when does he put them all together? When does he find the killer instinct that is required to make it to championship caliber in WWE?
Oh, that Olympic fighting spirit took him toe-to-toe with Tony D'Angelo. Speaking of our NXT champion, he will have a sit-down with his opponent at the Great American Bash, Naraku, later on here tonight. But this has been all Tavion Heights. As you see, there is Miles Bourne, the North American champion. Keen eye on this matchup.
I'm telling you, Miles and Tavion. I think that's the way they're going.
For the Great American Bash, and how he wants to be the guy. He understands that the roster is wide open for all intents and purposes, with the departures for the main roster of Obafemi, Javon Evans, Sol Ruka. Everybody should want to be that next in line.
There you go. Try to hyperextend the neck, using the feet, twisting the neck. One.
We get a kick out.
Again, when you have all the tools, you've got the athletic gifts that Tavion Heights has.
Oh, missed with
There's
the
only so
boot.
much time. You only have so much runway before you either
Step through.
make or
What a.
break yourself.
My God, what a
See
throw.
the power from Heights. What a
My
suplex.
God.
And Heights focused in, charging in, and going right now back to work, breaking down the body of Jackson Drake.
The disillusion of the no-quarter catch crew, it sort of forced Tavion Heights out of his comfort zone, forced Tavion to stand on his own 2 feet. Will that lead him to the top of the mountain? Time will tell.
Right now, you're seeing
Look,
numbers.
Vanity Project already getting involved. There's a knee.
Open, big knee,
Jesus.
right under the jaw. Then Jackson Drake, just like that, has turned this matchup around.
Jackson Drake might be a little abrasive at times, but he is dangerous. He's extremely skilled.
Oh, God.
Take your eyes off of Jackson Drake.
Damn, he hit the steps hard.
Tavion's finding out right now.
Adrian Butler checking out.
Oh, Lord, he hit the steps hard. Hit the back of his head hard on that floor. Absolutely insane.
Wherever you're watching around the world, the winner of this matchup heads to our next premium live event, the Great American Bash. As you see, going in right to work is Jackson Drake. And Drake in this matchup has to now feel he's weathered the storm. His boys on the outside, Lockwood on the outside. He's got to be feeling good about himself.
Well, Jackson Drake may be young, but he's not lacking experience in this industry. Jackson Drake wise beyond his years as far as that goes. But I'm sure that as confident as Jackson Drake is, into the cover,
Look at the leg to it.
as well as the rest of Vanity Project, it's not unearned confidence. They are aware of what they need to be aware of. Jackson Drake certainly
A
did
big knee to the forehead. Beautiful work by Jackson Drake. Absolutely phenomenal. Here we go.
Part of what you're talking about with Jackson Drake, because it's really hard to argue how remarkable Drake and Vanity Project's rise has been.
He cooked
here on
brats
NXT. The year started off
and
with him
cheese
signing
fries.
contracts to come to NXT from above.
Listen, whether it's
They don't sound
sports
bad.
entertainment, pro wrestling, whatever you want to call it, any walk of life, what's the point of being great at it if you can't toot your own horn?
Had a homemade pizza.
Oh, a little extra on that Irish whip.
Always good. Always
Drake
good.
Seems like someone you would get along with.
Terrell, hope you had a phenomenal night.
Looks like you guys will go out and spend your hundos and hit up Miami. You're wearing a nice suit tonight. The weather's a little bit warm. You're dressed to impress. I know you were in Italy, Sicily specifically.
I'm a
Oh,
happily married
God.
man, Big Joseph.
Oh, what a German suplex.
I don't know if
My
I can
God.
keep up with these kids anymore.
Did you see the land? Well, hold on a second. Into the cover.
Dude.
Graves, I got to go back to the hard landing Drake just took on that German suplex.
Could be the tide turner Tavion Heights was looking for, flexing his massive power.
Now we get right back in, and on the mat is where
Tavion,
Heights
man.
will have the advantage.
What is
I
up,
think
Miss
we
Z?
both agree.
How
That's
you
why I
doing?
like this strategy by Heights. Stick to what brought you to the dance. Stay in your wheelhouse. Jackson Drake, as skilled as he is, does not have the amateur credentials that his opponent does. So Tavion wants to stick on what works.
You see Lockwood standing there. Lockwood truly has unlocked something, though, in Vanity Project. Almost like a newfound confidence in them. Almost like they have a superhero with them all the time.
I think that's a great analogy. And why wouldn't you
Go
feel
good
confident?
headlock
So
by
you got a
Jackson Drake.
superhero watching your back.
I'd feel scared if I was ever on Lockwood. She looks like she'd pick me up and lawn dart me across an arena.
You feel that way around most women, Vic. I don't blame you.
Nice counter there by Tavion, and again, this goes back, Graves, to the point you were making.
Tavion with the gator rolls.
This is right in the wheelhouse of Tavion Heights, and now you start to wonder as he shifts into a cover. Jackson Drake may need to switch his offensive philosophy in this matchup, or he's going to find himself on the outside looking in that championship matchup.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Jackson Drake needs to find the ropes, needs to find an escape, and quickly, because Tavion Heights will continue to lean on you. Where are you out?
A good roll up. 1, 2. Ooh, close.
Almost able to get one out. Nice drop toe hold, and Jackson Drake right back on, and I think he's trying to prove a point because he's trying to out-wrestle an Olympic wrestler.
And I would caution Jackson Drake of using this strategy. He might have an upper hand at the moment, but this is Tavion Heights. This is an Olympic caliber wrestler. You don't want to spend too much time on the mat with him because you will come out on the short end.
Good reversal in the headlock by Tavion. Been a lot of groundwork in this one. A lot of good wrestling.
Who can get the decision? One of these two men will head to the Great American Bash. One of these two men will challenge Miles Bourne for the NXT North American Championship for our next Premium Live Event a week from Sunday. What an opening matchup this has been with Great American Bash implications. This match about championship contention.
Good suplex there by Tavion, almost like a Northern Lights.
The WWE title will be defended on SmackDown.
Oh, what a cross body.
Men, same idea, and really now starting to throw caution to the wind because Graves, as you pointed out earlier, and there's Jaida Parker getting ready for her fight later tonight. Someone is going to have an opportunity to start etching their name in legacy and in greatness at the Great American
clothesline.
Great American Bash should be looked at as the beginning of a new era, the flashpoint of what NXT
like a sling blade by Tavion.
And everybody should want to be the leader. Everyone should want the
belly
world
to belly
about them as Tavion Heights launches Drake to the skies.
Clothesline.
Such a great way earlier tonight as another clothesline, another cover, and a near fall. When it comes to NXT, the door is wide open to establish yourself. These two men right now on the cusp of walking through that door for a championship opportunity on one of the biggest events NXT has, the historic Great American Bash, as Tavion Heights, a lot of confidence starting to ooze through his pores. And outside looking in, you talked about him earlier with the no quarter catch crew. Should Heights be listening more?
Nice reversal.
No, I think Tavion Heights, great counter by Drake.
Shoulders down.
I think Tavion Heights needs to focus on himself.
Tavion in the middle, turnbuckle, springboard, cutter.
He's not moving anymore. Got hit with the cutter.
Shooting star. 1, 2.
Go to the bash and a kick out. Drake in disbelief. Vanity Project as well. Look at this athleticism.
You don't have to like him, but you have no choice but to respect the skill of Jackson Drake. Handspring cutter nearly took Tavion Heights out for good.
Vanity Project already with
and
the
then drop kick.
You know how much it would mean if Drake could bring the North American title to Vanity Project as well.
With gold comes the power, comes the influence, and right now it's of the utmost importance.
Good night.
Down goes Heights.
Went to the
Heights
bottom. Close.
Drake is standing, and all the momentum now has swung into the corner
That's
of
all
the
it
Vanity
takes.
Project.
You know, I'm looking at the Great American Bash, very similar to Noche de los Grandes for AAA, mask versus mask. Really introduced AAA to a wider audience, to the entire wrestling world. That same opportunity lies in front of NXT. Who is going to grab the horns and take this place?
Belly to belly, off the middle rope by Tavion.
Too much time, overhead belly to belly, and Tavion Heights, he's now the one in control. Pendulum shift of momentum in this matchup with huge implications. Heights doesn't
big splash.
Hit that splash, cover, count, kick out at 2.5.
I love Tavion Heights stepping out of his comfort zone, taking it high risk.
Long Beach, we're doing absolutely fucking phenomenal, man. Hopefully you are. Hope you had a fantastic day out there on the West Coast, my friend. We are glad to have you here with us for NXT.
The future indeed now here on this Tuesday, representing NXT.
Long Beach, have you been keeping up with the World Cup today?
Yeah, great situational awareness by Jackson Drake. Hooking his feet, delivering a headbutt, sending Heights back down to the canvas. What does Drake have in his bag here?
Unlike Heights, Drake very happy, high risk. 450 rolling right through, coming right back up, running in.
Oh, nice belly to belly over the top. Vanity Project down. Tavion has hit fifth gear right now.
On the gas pedal right now. He's got an opportunity. Make something
All right, here we
happen.
go. Lockwood.
And Lockwood drawn over the official.
And here's the rest of Vanity Project. There you go, Miles. There you go, Miles. Taking care of Vanity Project.
Heights turning right around. Drake misses.
Belly to belly by Tavion. 1, 2, 3, and what I tell y'all.
Great American Bash.
Tavion versus Ow.
Here's your winner, and the new #1 contender for the NXT North American Championship.
Same shit, different day, yep.
We talked about it earlier. Make or break moment for Tavion Heights.
Same
He showed
shit,
up. He delivered
different
big
day.
night.
Tavion Heights finally realizing his potential and earning perhaps the biggest opportunity of his career with the assist from Miles Bourne, who said, I don't want this to be controversial. I want to face the best available. That's exactly what he will have at the Great American Bash in Tavion Heights.
I don't need you here, Miles. I can do this myself.
See? I don't need you.
Well, can Tavion take
This
his
is what they've been
career to
building for
new
weeks. It
heights
was the right
and back up
decision.
that statement at the Great American Bash.
A little crazy and it could be very dangerous here. However, happy to have you here, Matt.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be this dangerous.
Yeah.
I've never seen a grown man get so angry over a sash.
The Belly Boys have gotten pretty used to having to be security around here. We don't mind doing it for you, bro. We don't mind being bougie
The
on a
Belly-
budget either.
You know, Mr. Son,
someone's
got
The
to put
Belly
that pepper
Boys.
poodle on a leash, please.
Okay. I think he's gonna be all right.
Did you guys knock?
Well, the fastest man alive just thought he'd make a little pit stop to come in here and thank you on behalf of all of Birthright for finally giving us the respect that we deserve. Because you, Mr. Stone, you put Ariana Grace into the women's speed tournament, where she will quickly become the fastest woman alive.
Maybe.
Hey, is this like y'all's like Timu Brett Michaels or something?
See, this is exactly what's wrong with this place. All these celebrities coming in here and trying to ruin what our dads built off their own backs.
Oh, go call Daddy and thank him for your job.
Okay, buddy, you know,
I got this.
Yeah, really? Nat, you don't belong here, pal, so why don't you kick rocks, get lost?
Hold on, bro. It sounds like y'all are the ones crashing the party. If you got problems, we can handle it, all right?
Maybe we should give Matt a front row seat of a blue collar beat down against a couple of Nepo fellas. You gotta get out of my office.
Careful,
all
writing checks,
And
your
next
big
time you
belly's
set off.
Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta go. I'm sorry, guys.
Y'all are a lot. Okay, so I'm coming to your show. Are you coming to mine?
Yeah, that'd be great.
That was quite the meeting last week, but it all starts.
If I'm coming to your show, you're coming to mine?
Women's Speed Tournament. It begins next.
So we got Ariana Grace versus Layla Diggs. Remember, the Great American Bash is the same day as Forbidden Door. It starts at 7. So we'll probably watch the opening matches of the Great American Bash. And then we will transition into a Forbidden Door. So that will more than likely be how the 27th, 28th rolls. But we'll figure that out. There's just so much going on this month wrestling wise. It's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. There's a ton. But that's what we enjoy about pro wrestling here. Too much to keep up with? No, never too much. Never too much. Just enough. We try to keep up with a bit. We try to keep up with all sports when we can. Like right now, of course, we got like the World Cup going on. Ton of baseball. The WNBA is going on. Can't think of any. There's probably other sports. I mean, I'm not sure what. Well, like I said, there's a lot going on. We try to keep up with everything, keep y'all up to date. Izzy, Dame, and Thea Hale. I don't think they're gonna have their match. I think they're in the speed as well. But I don't think those are tonight. I do know we should be having Ariana Grace and Layla Diggs. I do believe that's how you spell her name. Let me just make sure. Oh. Let me just double check that. My own spelling. Women's Speed Tournament begins. Okay, so it doesn't really say who. But I think it is Layla and Ariana. Yeah, the PGA Open is this weekend as well. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot. I'll be keeping up with that too. I've gotten to where I watch more sports now, even if I didn't before. Yeah, it does start this week. Oh, they're doing the Thea Hale one. Oh yeah, I must have missed that announcement.
The following is a speed tournament match scheduled for one fall with a 3-minute time limit. Introducing first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Thea Hale.
Well, one would think the stipulation would fit perfectly for the
What is she
highly
drinking?
caffeinated Thea Hale, who has the almost like Maverick, that need for speed, a little Thea juice on a Tuesday. Corey, I'll get you a case sent to your house.
I've never known anyone to fail at shotgunning a beverage. I don't think Pittsburgh can claim her anymore.
Do. Toy Story 5. Alright, I forgot about that one. Oh, Phil.
But there's pain, bringing it to light.
Yeah, I guess Thea has her own drink now. Did not know that. Missed that.
And her opponent, the Coolings, Izzy.
Dang.
Let's try to get yourself refocused here. Let's talk about Izzy Dame. Has Spears redeemed himself by getting Izzy this opportunity?
I don't think so.
Obviously, a few weeks ago, there was some miscommunication between the couple.
I think Spears certainly took a step in the right direction. Perhaps even more so should Izzy Dame emerge victorious tonight. Further down the line, capture the Speed Championship. Gold tends to make any sort of bad feelings go away amongst friends in this game.
But I do have to admit to everybody and remind the viewers that at one point you were Mr. Speed. How has this championship evolved, men's and women's?
Listen, I think it was a unique opportunity for WWE to create a new championship like the Speed titles. and we've been blessed with some of the most exciting action in the game over the past several years. I love that it's found a home here in NXT.
Whoa, crucifix, center of the ring, and almost just like that, 3 seconds in,
and
Thea Hale trying to advance.
Stop being Mr. Speed.
Well, I'm just saying in terms of the matches, what you do at home is your own thing.
Oh, God.
Clothesline from Izzy Dane. As she gets right back into this matchup. These two
that
women
was a
have
sharp
history
one right
with
there.
one another. Dane beat Hale for the women's North American title when Thea had an open challenge paying respect to John Cena. Just got dropped face first. 30 seconds in and a cover.
Oh, I was
and
saying,
another
Jesus,
kick
ain't
out.
no way.
Have to credit Ren Sinclair for pushing our general manager to make this tournament. Is it time, though, Corey, for Thea to remind the world just who she is? Someone who has won championship gold in the past.
Hey, I'm beginning to wonder, a great cover here. I've watched off and on for the past several years, and I'm starting to wonder if Thea Hale knows who she is. First, she's a human anxiety.
Go for the Kimura, nope.
Things up. I think she needs to worry about keeping championships. Yes, she tasted gold. Yes, she had it for a cup of coffee, and hasn't really parlayed it into what needs to happen next.
Well, 60 seconds off the clock.
I feel like this will make it into the draw. Oh, she gets that Kimura, it could be over. Never mind. Thea into the Parrot. Yeah, there's the boot on the outside. Jeez.
Gotten a little bit better. Izzy learns from her mistakes. She capitalizes on opportunities. That's what this game is all about.
Look at Spears looking at the clock, telling Izzy, you got 90 seconds. You got to move. You got to move.
Oh,
Coming
miss.
Swing and a miss by Dame. Right.
There's a stomp to the hand by Thea. There's a boot.
A little bit of combination offense.
Come on,
that
Thea.
continues to tick down in this speed matchup.
Nice neck breaker. 1, 2.
And Izzy's left shoulder off the mat.
And you would think the speed circumstances would truly benefit Thea Hale. This woman is frantic. She keeps a frenetic pace. This should be where she excels.
Go for a triangle.
Another submission right now.
Trying.
And much like Tavion Heights, we know Thea Hale has the tools. We've seen glimpses of greatness, but when does she figure
Down
it
to
all out?
1 minute. We may see a draw. Oh, my Lord. What a headbutt from
Big
Thea.
headbutt inside 60 seconds right now, and I have to agree with you. You would think that this would be right in Thea's.
Oh, God. Missed with the springboard. Big running knee. 1, 2, 3. That knee strike. That was it.
Here's her winner, Izzy Dane. I don't know if anybody is as happy about the result as Sean Spears, Izzy Dane herself included.
Well, Sean knows that Culling needs gold once more to gain a little bit more power here in NXT, but bam, picture perfect knee right there under the jaw, inside the 60 seconds for Izzy to punch her ticket in this tournament. And now it's Izzy Dane who is one step closer to that Speed Championship. Still to come, Grace Diggs here tonight, winner will have that championship opportunity at the Great American Bash. Are we looking at the next champion in Izzy Dane?
I could see it.
I mean, Izzy might go all the way in this tournament, and then Layla's trying to make a name for herself, and Ariana, she's got Birthright in her corner.
Look, but whoever it is, you're gonna deal with them just like I dealt with Kalani.
I told you I was holding you back.
No, you're not holding me back, but you're gonna be my corner at Bash, right? Like, I really, really need you there.
I don't know. I have to defend my own title.
Okay. But I mean, on the bright side, at least we're both gonna be champions by the end of the night and bring all the gold back to the
rank QCC.
Love it when you say
Yeah, I know. Did I hear you say both of you will be champions?
Hola, Lola.
Kendall, don't get ahead of yourself. Focus on pulling through for us tonight.
Trust me, I'm ready. Just make sure your fist hit the right target this time.
I already told you it was an accident, but at Bash, it won't be.
Okay, yeah, let's see about that, right?
Oh, the old will they, won't they coexist team. You guys have fun with that.
At least Red
I'm gonna go to
understands.
medical and get my clearance official.
Good luck. Thank you. I'm gonna get ready.
Uh-oh. It's the sit down time. We ain't had a sit down in a while for Tony. This does not seem like the normal location for the NXT Tony D'Angelo sit down meetup. Oh yeah. I forgot. Like, there's so many movies coming out this summer. I'm really looking forward to it. Like, of course, got all the Spider-Man stuff. Anything Marvel related for sure. I will be watching. And they're even supposed to be re-releasing Endgame, so we can watch it again. Trek 5 next summer. Wow. I mean, I'll be watching it at some point. It's crazy, you know, like, watched all of them growing up, and then, like, now, all basically, my kids will be watching them too. So, it's crazy. Can't afford to go see movies, so I mean, going to watch movies is expensive. I will say. It's about as expensive to go and watch professional wrestling, which is kind of crazy. It looks like it hasn't started yet. Argentina is playing Algeria. I think I said that right. But either way, Leonardo Messi is in this one, and I'm expecting him to score at least twice. You know, Star Trek is 60, and hang on. Star Trek is 60, and next year Star Wars is 50. That's crazy. Marina Shafir versus Zeta Steel. You talking about like New Hope and all that? I remember watching Phantom Menace and all that in theaters. Yeah, I remember watching the Phantom Menace, the Clone Wars, all that in theaters. So I mean, all those movies are getting some age, which is crazy. Sunday night main event.
Sunday, September 6th at State Farm Arena. Tickets are on sale now only on Ticketmaster.
Here we go. Nakuru.
Have a seat, Tony-san. Naraku, I'm no fool. I know how these meetings go. I used to run a couple myself.
Yup.
Now let's get straight to the point. Why am I here? Welcome, Tony-san. I got this contract from Stone for us to sign. Good, because you're the #1 contender. But I see right through this mysterious nice guy that you're portraying right now. Sorry, Tony-san, but I don't know what you mean.
He said, I don't know what you mean. I love this
Listen,
character.
I did my research. I know that you held the biggest title in Japan, along with 14 other title reigns. Oh, very good. Yeah. But you didn't do it by yourself, did you? No, you were the leader of a pack of wild animals, wreaking havoc on the traditions of Japanese wrestling. Yeah, I got your attention now, don't I? Tony, Don't judge me on the past. Look at the warrior I am today. I am looking at the warrior you are today. A very evil man who left Japan for one reason.
Yep.
My title. Ah, you are right about that. Yeah, history says you're capable of a lot. You wanted to protect me and my title, but you damn sure didn't care about protecting the time-honored traditions in Japan. You won by any means necessary. You had others doing the bidding for you, didn't you? But here you are, all alone. You came over here by yourself. That's correct. A man without
I
his
don't
family.
think he's alone.
So you understand. Which means you think you can get it done at the bash by yourself. That's where you're wrong. You moved your entire life across the world for something that you can't accomplish. My title is staying right here with me. Contract. You didn't sign this. In due time, Tony-san, I will give this to you signed next week. You're ready for war, Naraku. 'Cause I am.
I really think there's something else going on.
Evil is coming.
Who walks out champion a week from Sunday? The power in NXT is hanging in the balance.
I'm not.
The NXT
I
title
truly
to be
think something else
defended
going on.
At the Great American Bash. And Corey, that brings me my question to you. You just saw that sit down. Is Tony D'Angelo deep inside? Is he ready for this challenge?
It would appear on the surface that D'Angelo has done his homework on Naraku. With that said, it's one thing to study a superstar.
He could bring someone with him. I just don't know who.
Inside the ring. We know what
Is there anyone else from New Japan that he could have brought
We're
over?
going to have a fight on our hands, the Great American Bash. We're going to have a fight on our hands here in just a few moments between Nattie and Jaida Parker.
Time for tonight's NXT Focus, presented by Progressive.
I'm over this! I can't do nothing, right? Ah!
I guess what they're saying about Miss Parker is true. You've gotten soft.
Nattie, can we talk?
Jada, I'm in the middle of doing something.
I don't care if it was your damn birthday. We are talking. You sitting here calling me soft at NXT. It is my time now. Give me a contract and make me work here, Nattie. You have a big ass mouth. I just wanted to talk to you.
Jada, I didn't realize that calling you soft would hurt your feelings so much.
But you're student fair and square, did I not?
I don't buy any of your act. I have been through everything that one could possibly go through here, and I'm not afraid of you. I see right through all of it. You're soft.
The fact that they fought in the dungeon.
Oh, we have seen a lot of back and forth as that woman is fully focused on the fight she's about to have.
And see, there's Carmen again and Nikita. So I'm very confused.
Introducing first, from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jaida
Parker. I will say this is the one thing about NXT. They will flood you with commercials like crazy before the match starts. But, I mean, it happens. That would. Yeah. I just, like I said, I don't know if anyone else has left that was part of his group or that has left that would have signed. And they could have easily kept it a secret. Easily kept it a secret. Which would be interesting as well. Syria starting beat up Athena. When did that happen? Did that happen here recently, Walowski? Had to have been here recently. Got right at 5 minutes till things kick off. Yes, in Cincinnati. Oh, so that here happened here recent. Got it. So it also looks like last night during a commercial, Dom and JD tried to convince Danhausen to curse Oba before his match. And it looks like he said, no, not doing that. They paid him the human monies and still nothing. Even Danhausen's not crazy enough to try to curse Oba, and then he ran off with the money. My lord. Looks like the Judgment Day was just not winning at all last night. But yeah, in Cincinnati, that's good. I'm glad. Maybe Athena will be dropping the title here very soon. And it's not that I'm mad that that Athena has a title. I feel as if Athena should be on the main roster, fighting for the world title.
That's what I'm talking about. The Great American Bash tailgate is going to be fantastic. Right in the Performance Center parking lot, there's going to be hot dogs, there's going to be hamburgers, a live panel, and everyone is invited. Yeah, no, everyone. I want this thing to be huge.
Hey,
I think it's.
Come on, hurry up. We got something to talk about.
Okay, hey, can I actually call you back? Thanks. Keanu, look, I just want.
You told me you was going to have somebody lined up for him.
And I do. I just haven't told him yet. So I'm just trying to figure.
Mr. Stone.
What the hell is he doing?
EK.
You want to see me?
Yeah, I did. I wasn't expecting Keanu to be here, but I want to let you know next week you have a match, and it's against Mr. Carver.
What you laughing at? You a comedian
With
or
him?
something?
You want an opponent?
Stone, you got people like Cam Mason, Naraku going after the title. And you got me stuck with EK?
Whoa.
I'm ready for my title shot. I'm not wrestling
Hey,
people
you're
like
not
him.
going to disrespect me like that, bruh. I'm not no scrub. I told you somebody need to humble your ass, and I'm going to be the one to do it next week.
And you think it's going to be you?
Yeah.
You told Tay Wilder to be smart to pick his shot. You better do the same, bruh.
This is a spot worth picking to me.
Looks like you got a death wish too, boy.
Okay.
What a matchup that's going to be, and it is set in stone.
Doom.
And her opponent
The low-key legend.
Carolina Hurricanes are Stanley Cup champions. Canes fans, celebrate your title with a title of your own. The WWE NHL Stanley Cup Legacy title belt. Shop yours today and champion.
Oh, there we go. Natalya's Nattie's already pushing Jaida.
Gary Wilson trying to keep these two women separated. A lot of anger between the two, and for Jaida Parker, Graves, is this sort of a proving ground match?
Well, thus far, in my opinion, Jaida Parker has proven Nattie right. And what I mean is when Nattie says Jada's soft, she's not talking physically speaking, she's talking mentally speaking. Nattie's saying Jaida doesn't have
Good rights
between the ears to succeed in WWE. If she's letting Nattie get under her skin, which we've seen, Jaida went to the freaking dungeon and attacked Nattie. I mean, Jada's really coming unraveled.
Well, you know, you take a look at this matchup, you think about trying to get focuses right now. This turned into a fight we talked about from the onset. What does a victory, though, do for Jaida Parker if she is victorious?
Well, it's going to force Nattie to respect Jaida, and Nattie hopefully will admit that she was mistaken.
Jada's pissed.
Well, for Jaida Parker, this is her first match against a former world champion. Is Nattie right now giving her a little bit of kudos, a little bit of credit, so to speak.
Well, you have to understand, Vic, Nattie has forgotten more about this business than Jaida Parker has learned. And I don't mean that as an insult. Nattie grew up in this industry. Nattie lives and breathes this business. She is absolutely lethal. There is very few that she has not encountered throughout her career.
Look at Jaida saying, I'll welcome you right back into the ring. I'll stand toe-to-toe with you and start throwing hands. Again, you brought this up about the dungeon.
Oh my God, what a slap.
And
My God.
to fly between these two. Did Jaida overstep by going to Nattie's dungeon the way she did?
If I walked in your front door, walked in your refrigerator, and took what I wanted, you would feel disrespected, wouldn't you?
No, because I would tell you you're welcome into my home whenever you want.
I didn't specify what I wanted in your house, Vic. I could very well offend you.
Yes, I understand what you're trying to get to. But I also look at this and go, Nattie is someone who always
Another
seems to have
headlock.
her finger on the pulse of NXT because she's always trying
There you go,
to,
good headlock takedown by
stay
Nattie.
up-to-date with who's down here, so she knows what to be ready for.
Nattie absolutely does, because this game is two parts. You have the physical aspect, but you also have the mental. Nattie has been around for a long time. She has seen and done practically everything. She understands this
And
game.
what an elbow. Another
When he
takedown.
sees the Matrix, when he sees the world no other way does, that's how Nattie looks at this business.
Not going for an arm bar.
Let's get in a hot tub time machine. Let's go back to the Sterling James Keenan days. How would you have taken it if someone called you soft as his shoulders down and a kick out the way that Nattie did Jaida Parker?
Probably the same way Jaida does. That's
Yeah,
just
nope.
speaks to the inexperience of Jaida Parker. Look at this.
To a power driver by
This
Jaida?
Parker
Nope.
can get the job done. Nattie is just saying.
Takedown by Nattie into an ankle pick, into an ankle lock. Oh, good reversal by
Kick
Jaida.
it off and try to transfer right back into another submission. But again, a counter by Natalya, and this goes back to what you said. She's forgotten more about this business than most will ever know. But that's a nice counter by Jaida.
My Lord, nice. We are the Ring of Saturn.
It would be humiliating for Nattie to be submitted in the center of the ring.
Listen to this place. Look at the pain etched on the face of Nattie, and able to get her foot on the bottom rope to break the hold. Shifting weight, shoulders down, and having to relinquish.
And again, this has nothing to do with intelligence or intellect or anything of the sort. It's mental toughness in this business.
Oh,
It requires
springboard. Oh, good Lord.
to travel the world. To
Thought she was going to do like a power or a back suplex. But no, she springboarded and dropped her right on her face.
Mental fortitude, and I think that's what Nattie's challenging in Jaida.
A lot of insults thrown between.
My God, they're just slapping.
Starting to fly. A lot of tension on social media. Again, Nattie even throwing out more insults this afternoon on her social media X account as she stepped
There's
through
a
an
knee
vicious
by
knee
Jaida.
from Jaida Parker. That knee just rocked Nattie.
There you go, Nattie thrown it out to the outside, to the floor.
Nattie to the outside. Parker trying to shake it free. Got caught though, and face first where steel meets wood.
Nattie referred to herself as the Mother Teresa of saving.
Big double clothesline.
Both
X-Men
women
brought attack
saved
AR
the
Fox
process.
after
Who's gonna
Fox
survive?
beat Tony Nese. You know, Action Andretti if I remember correctly, is the one that attacked Leo Rush and cost him the title.
Now, you came into tonight, Corey, and we were talking about this going to be a fight with Jaida Parker. Everything she's gone through since she arrived. Someone like Nattie, who
feel like
those WrestleMania moments, those World Championships. The fight was going to be.
I feel like
brought
at
out,
some
and
point we
some
have to
people in the
have
locker
that
room
match.
Are questioning Jaida Parker. Some people in the locker room actually
But
believe
when, no
Jaida
idea.
Parker's confidence is shook to a certain degree.
And if you don't think that was Nattie's plan all along, I got a bridge to sell you. Okay, Nattie knows exactly what she's doing. She's trying to get under the skin and into the head of Jaida Parker, and it seems as though Nattie succeeded in that respect. The only way to shut Nattie up is to beat her decisively.
It has seemed very short-fused recently, and you saw the referee.
This coming Thursday or
7,
next
and
Thursday?
Jaida Parker was still in the ring, yelling at Nattie to get up and get back in. And now Jaida is bringing
Big
it
shoulders to the midsection. Love to see it.
right now flowing through her veins, and she is really into this fight. And Corey, listen to the NXT universe.
So nobody's denying Jaida Parker's popularity, her popularity with the
Good.
fans here in
We
NXT
will
with
more than
fans
likely
around
be
the
keeping
world.
up with that
Nattie
Thursday.
realized, I've got to find an in. I've got to find a way to get into Jada's head. I'm going to question her toughness. I'm going to call her soft.
Like a
And
knee
thus
lock.
far, it's
Love to
worked
see it.
extremely well for Nattie.
Going back to the
Ooh, slap to the face. Oh my God, they were slapping the hell out of
I
each
don't
other.
necessarily say this would be a heel hook of any sort, but obviously is trying to take away the lower
Heel
body,
hook,
the power
okay.
of Jaida Parker. Trying to roll right back through. A little bit of a chess matchup right now, Graves.
Nattie, when it comes to the ground game, is second to none. And she realizes she's going to have the upper hand here. And Nattie's putting the onus on Jaida Parker to make something happen.
Whoa. Maybe looking for that sharpshooter.
Oh, she's not getting the sharpshooter. Not yet.
And right back in to that ankle lock almost. And now just trying to twist, torque, and snap the lower body of Jaida Parker.
Nattie adding a little insult to injury. Very dangerous position right now for Jaida Parker.
We ain't seen the running, like, senton where she does it in the corner. Nothing yet.
Parker right there trying to look for a pin, able to
Roll up,
grab it, able to
1,
cover it,
2.
shoulders down and a kick out. One thing I noticed,
Big
Jaida could have gotten
clothesline.
to the bottom rope. Jaida Parker fought her way free.
And that's what it's going to take to solve someone like Nattie, somebody as multi-dimensional in the ring as Nattie Neidhart is. And if I'm Jaida Parker, I'm waiting. I'm trying to keep an eye on what Nattie's doing, trying to find an opening. Case in point,
Good
let
right.
Nattie get a little
Oh,
overconfident. That's when Jada's got to strike.
Well, you see Nattie getting very confident right now and taking a couple shots from Jaida Parker and answering right back with another submission, this time the old-fashioned abdominal stretch. And it seems that Nattie is really starting to systematically dissect Jaida Parker from the ankle to the knee.
She is.
Now working her way right up the
Very
body to the
smart,
torso.
too.
Classic Nattie strategy, straight out of the dungeon.
Oh, and a counter from Jaida.
Fantastic
Nattie
transition.
Dire Straits. Who's going to get the upper hand in this match? Graves, our women's division certainly under the spotlight here tonight.
There you go,
and
abdominal
rightfully
stretch
so.
by Nattie.
Of abdominal stretches between Nattie and Jaida Parker. Nattie once again gaining the upper hand. Miss Parker's in trouble.
Not only this matchup, the speed tournament began, our tag team main event as well. Jaida creating a little separation. Nattie again, that's the third time she's coming outside of
Oh,
Jaida.
baseball slide,
Joining
beautiful.
her. And Jaida Parker, I think, is answering some questions here tonight.
I agree with you, Vic, and this is Jada's moment. This is Parker's moment to make something happen, to prove Nattie wrong. But Jaida has to keep her foot on the gas pedal. She can't get overconfident. She has to understand she's still fighting from underneath.
Nattie, who loves to test herself. It's what
Big clothesline.
a world champion in the past, and you got to wonder when it comes to Nattie, what?
She doesn't like you very much, Vic.
I was just about to say, when it comes to Nattie, she's got to be also upset she wasn't part of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Obviously, both her uncles, kings in the past.
Listen, Nattie has felt perpetually overlooked and underestimated, and that can be a great motivator no matter where you are on the card, no matter where you are in this business. Nattie had spent years elevating other talents in the women's division. Nattie now looks to destiny.
Ooh, and hard. My God. Pam just got verification. We do have the information for your member package. We will make sure we get that out to
Is she
you.
giving Jaida Parker time to get back in, or is Nattie proving her point right now that she is truly the best of all time.
Again, Nattie's put the onus of proving the otherwise on Jaida Parker's shoulders. And right now in the middle of the ring, body lock now applied with the rear chin lock.
Referee in great position right now, and Nattie just wearing down the body. I said it moments ago to you, Graves, systematically dissecting Jaida Parker. Jaida, though, trying to get to her hip, trying to alleviate.
Come on, Jaida.
Nattie has this really cinched in, but Jaida able to roll through, able to get away, and right back to her feet, and trying to turn this right back around on Nattie.
I did say we got your information so we can send you a member package.
Grit, a lot of fortitude, a lot of toughness, and look at this, cinched in.
STF.
What a matchup this is. What a main event we still have to come, but are we going to see Nattie tap? Look at that vein in the center of Nattie's forehead, popping right out.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
getting squeezed right now by Jaida Parker, and Nattie, though, trying to crawl all the way, looking and trying to reach up.
There it is.
Able to break the hold.
Here's what I like, though. I like this out of Jaida. Making the referee exercise the entire 5 count. You can inflict a great deal of punishment in the submission in 5 seconds.
Well, Nattie trying to turn this right back around again. Both these women came in with a game plan, a lot of animosity between the two. A lot of words, a lot of insults thrown.
Woo.
And now Nattie.
Give her a little slap again.
Bend the body.
Surfboard submission applied, center of the ring. Parker's in trouble.
Referee looking on right now. Look at Nattie doing such a great job keeping her shoulders off the mat, applying the pressure to the knees, to the joints, right back in. And Jaida Parker, you can see,
another
is
slap
feeling
to the lower
pain
back.
right now.
Surfboard position, absolutely agonizing. No matter who you are, your knees feel like they're going to explode. Nattie knows all too well what she's doing between the ropes. And
my God.
Norman Smiley-esque. Utilizing
Oh
the
God.
environment as
Flipped
a
it
weapon.
right over into
Jada's
the
knee
damn.
went right into the ropes.
And again,
into the
focus of
ropes.
This offense has been the knee,
Oh.
the ankle, and now continuing to apply the pressure to the lower body. And you start to think of Nattie, and you think of the family lineage. She's fighting out of the heart dungeon. Gotta be thinking of one move here yet still to come tonight.
There goes
Softening
right.
the body of Jaida, but Jaida turning things right around, looking for
Good
a
suplex by Jaida. This match, man, it's been
Jaida
very
Parker, the
back
word
and
you
forth
used
the whole
earlier
time.
was grit.
It's either been
She certainly
Jaida or
is
it's been
showing you that
Nattie.
Sony a
It'll go
different
back
side.
and forth.
Bringing out a different dimension, so to speak, in the low-key legend Nattie, having to back up for a moment. Jaida Parker continuing to fight.
Ooh, vicious elbow right on the ear of Nattie, and down she goes.
Nice short arm clothesline right back up. Clothesline following up, and Jaida Parker starting to rock and roll. And you got to start thinking, if Jaida could pull this off, this would be the biggest win of her career.
It would be.
In the conversation,
Algeria
nothing else to
scored.
prove to Nattie that Nattie was in fact wrong.
Ooh, what a chop. Here it comes. Here comes the senton. Sit
She's
down.
got what it takes to make it to the top of the mountain, to fight through the pain as we're seeing right now.
This has been one of the
Shoot.
hardest
Boom.
matchups we've
There
seen
you
in
go.
a
Walk
while.
it out.
And Jaida Parker stepping right through. Target acquired. Bam! A little hypnotic.
1, 2.
And Nattie
Get the
shoulder.
score away. I was about to say, I was looking. I was like, ain't no way.
Obviously, Jaida unable to get full impact on Hypnotic thanks to the damage done to her knees. Not able to push off as usual. Still effective, but not enough to finish Nattie.
Right back into the rings this Saturn. This is the second time Nattie has been locked in this hold. Shifts weight, shoulders down.
I got
back to live
I got
action.
Argentina winning this one, and I got Leonardo Messi at least. He's gonna at least get 2
To your
goals.
point, that lower body, that knee tweak, looking for that sharpshooter. Second time, couldn't get it.
Jaida able to avoid.
Roll up,
Shoulders down.
2.
Kick out there by Nattie. Nattie trying to transition
Oh,
into another
arm
submission,
bar.
looking for an arm bar. Right now trying to extend that arm. Jaida doing a great job of holding on, not allowing that arm to get fully extended.
Nattie trying her hardest to pry Jada's hands apart, shoulders down.
Had to kick out, had to relinquish the hold. Then Nattie both
Another
women back up.
hypnotic.
It's gotta give, and it may be Nattie's body. And that she wouldn't be standing if not for that barricade after a second hypnotic.
And again, we've seen Jaida use that maneuver to great effect throughout her career. It usually ends in a knockout. But
Jada's
Jaida
gonna
unable
mess
to
up right
punish,
here.
unable to pivot as
Oh.
usual. Oh, God.
Oh, she hyperextended that knee
Absolutely
bad.
gnarly landing for Parker on the floor. They hyperextended her knee.
Oh.
Right back into the steel steps. That certainly was an awkward step. That was indeed an interesting landing, not only for the knee, but also the ankle of Jaida Parker. What is it going to take to keep the other one down in this match?
Nattie knows. Went straight for it. Oh, roll up by Jaida. 1, 2.
Parker almost had it. Nattie kicking right up and bam! That big discus lariat.
That's it. That's it. Time for the short shooter.
Turning the body of Parker. Jaida trying to hang on, fighting with everything left in her being.
Gotta crawl, Jaida.
Can the NXT Universe will Parker on? Reach out and Nattie realizing it. Dragging Parker back out.
Don't tap Jaida. Oh my God. Oh, she tapped. My God.
Forces Parker to tap.
Oh. I don't understand. Why can't we give Jaida a win?
Exactly right. Nattie picking up the win, but there's no need for Jaida Parker to hang her head tonight. That was a hell of an effort. And another time could look very, very different. Tonight just belonged to Nattie.
It's been a bit of an up and down start for us here, ain't it?
Yeah, you with the North American title and me with the NXT title. Cam's sticking his nose in my business again.
That guy.
Goodness, one of us is representing England properly. I walk through these doors as Mr. England. Unlike the two of you, I am still undefeated, clearly the best dressed, and now I can officially refer to myself as Mr. NXT.
Can you? I mean, you may be best dressed, but Shiloh had authenticity and vulnerability in his speech. There's a reason the fans voted for him to be Mr. NXT.
And how far did that little speech get him? Mr. Hill is not medically cleared. And as clearly dictated in the pageant rules, if the Mr. NXT is unable to fill his duties, then the runner-up is declared the winner.
What are you talking about?
And I believe this title warrants a very well-deserved championship match.
Well, good thing you don't get paid for thinking, but as a champion, I'd love to see you put that to the test.
Perhaps I will if you put that Evolve Championship on the line.
Oh, really? Well, just remember, I did the judging for the Mr. NXT swimwear round, and you and I are no stranger to you coming up short. Oh, you mad?
Hey, do us a favor.
Kick his ass.
With pleasure. Clock it. Oh, you got it. Thumb in
I
middle.
got this.
Sassy rock.
Oh, yeah.
Well, looks like another decision needs to be made by our general manager. We'll see if Robert Stone makes that official for next week.
It's time for the speed tournament.
The following is a speed tournament match scheduled for one fall with a 3-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing Birthright, Ariana Grace.
Grace and Diggs go one-on-one for a trip on the line to the speed final.
Yeah, Booker T's not there tonight. I feel like a lot of people using some vacation time. Michael Cole wasn't there last night. Booker T ain't there tonight. I mean, it's deserved time off for sure. I mean, Michael Cole has been everywhere. And Booker T, I mean, he goes everywhere that NXT goes. He travels all the house shows from what I understand. He has a reality of wrestling that he does. Time off is most definitely needed from time to time. But looks like Argentina and Algeria is still tied at 0. I'm hoping this is not another tie. Like we have seen yesterday, we've seen 4 ties. And I'm glad. I'm glad we have not seen any ties this week. At least today. Because my God, that was insane. FIFA World Cup on Netflix game. That's good. I didn't know you could do that. Also, y'all remember tomorrow is a 3-hour AEW live from Houston. I do believe it's AEW and Collision tomorrow. It is. It's both AEW and Collision. Next Wednesday is AEW and Collision as well, and then Forbidden Door. And then the following Wednesday after Forbidden Door, it's a double as well. They're not doing another actual Saturday until July 11th. Which is interesting. You would love to move back to Houston. I'm gonna be honest. I've been there one time. It was in like 2016, and it was like start of April, and man, it was absolutely hot. But then of course I went to Austin, Texas, this past July or last July, and it wasn't hot. So I don't know. It just depends on the area. Of course, they do have Fanatics Fest stacked this year. Oh, Fanatics. Oh, Leonardo Messi with the first score and a score. We love to see it.
But now it's time to find out who advances in the Women's Speed Tournament.
And her opponent from Fresno, California, Layla Dix.
This weekend, NXT Live comes to Kentucky and Indiana with 3 exciting events with Otis, Tosawa, and Grayson Waller joining select events. See NXT Live at Appalachian Wireless Arena in Pikeville, Kentucky this Thursday, Corbin Arena in Corbin, Kentucky this Friday, and Old National Events Plaza in Evansville, Indiana this Saturday. Tickets are on sale now. Visit Ticketmaster.com for tickets.
Nick, I gotta be perfectly honest with you. I met Layla Diggs last night for the first time ever in Baltimore before Monday Night Raw. I got to see what she's capable of in the ring. I was extremely impressed. I think this young woman has a very, very bright future ahead of her. I don't know if it's brighter than Ariana Grace's future, but it's bright nonetheless.
We'll find out here in just a moment. As you mentioned, Diggs will be
It was only stupid
on
hot.
YouTube, rolling right through. And a near fall is now Grace trying to get the cover. First 10 seconds off the clock, right back in. Another takedown, rolling right through. And you saw Layla Diggs' dance moves. I didn't know if you were going to get up and dance as if it was Liv Morgan in another near fall. You stole the show. I'm just trying to give you credit. You're like Shakira. Your hips don't lie. You didn't know what I was going to say.
I'm speechless because I finally was acknowledged as the great dancer that I am.
30 seconds off the clock here in this matchup. Birthright on the outside. Ariana Grace rolling to the outside. This is a chance for Grace to get back into the championship conversation.
My
She's
God.
a former TNA Knockouts champion.
Just bouncing
The
her
winner,
head
of course,
off the
heads to
damn
finals to meet
apron.
Izzy Dame who was victorious earlier tonight as Diggs goes up,
over,
Wow,
nice.
look at the athleticism.
Mind-blowing athleticism from Layla Diggs. With a little more seasoning, a little more experience. She's going to be a serious force in this game. Down goes Grace.
Alexa Gordbuster. Oh, Shining Wizard.
That's it. Shining Wizard done.
To advance and a kick out. She's got some tutelage from Nattie. And again, how about that fight moments ago between Nattie and Jaida Parker?
Jaida Parker put up a hell of a fight. Nattie picking up the win. Cover here by Grace.
You have to think that Grace has been coached up a little bit by the men's speed champion, Lexus King, out there.
Coached
on
up
the
at what,
outside.
bull riding?
I don't know, he say the fastest man alive. Big suplex this time from Grace, 90 seconds left. She saw the clock for a moment.
Big
Charged in with a
forearm.
big forearm.
One,
Right into the cover.
two.
Great job by Derek Sanders, and another kick out. Again, if this ends in a tie, Izzy Dame would move on to a championship match against Ren Sinclair. Diggs doing her best to try to counter, ducks a clothesline. Diggs coming back in, trying to pick up momentum into Thursday. And you've already mentioned it. You were very impressed when you saw Diggs last night. She's trying to impress the masses here tonight with a nice step up in Seguri.
Layla Diggs certainly has most of the tools required to be great in this game. As I said, with a
Oh,
little more
misses the
experience,
clothesline.
it's-
Oh, what a kick.
Maybe
Wow,
not.
that did.
Maybe she's ready. What a kick. Wow.
And Diggs looking at the clock, but she's wasting valuable time under 45 seconds. What's Stacks doing?
Oh.
Making a fool of himself.
Oh,
And
she's going
Diggs
to take
now
out all the
taking again,
birthrights.
Precious seconds wasting away.
No.
Beautiful.
Wiping out birthright. Corey, look at the clock. There's only 27 seconds.
This is what I'm chalking up to
All right, Grace, did you see Grace? Did you see Grace?
No, she.
Yep, play it possum. 1, 2, and stole the win.
Genius! Fantastic! Here's your winner, Ariana
Great.
Grace moves on.
Layla Diggs took her eye off the ball and paid for it.
Let's take a look. DK, have it your way. You rule. And, I mean, that was a risk maybe not worth taking. As you saw, Ariana Grace a little bit of a wink as she just baited in, playing possum to pick up the victory, to punch her ticket to the finals. And there you see it, Izzy Dame, Ariana Grace. So the stage is set. Who will be the #1 contender to the speed title? Who will face Ren Sinclair? We find out next week.
All back is always
It was so exciting. The energy was electric, guys.
Yeah, you got
Wasn't
clipped
it?
right away, yes, but this isn't what you envisioned when you came back, right? I mean, how do you know you made the right move?
You know, being a team guy wasn't on my radar. I wanted to get back on track and focus on myself. And if I gave Romeo some advice along the way, I was okay with that. But one thing about Romeo is he's persistent.
Sí, un poco about it, hermano. What we created together. That was beautiful. You know, our styles, artists blending together. It felt so special.
You know what? I cannot believe I'm saying this, but Nathan Fraser was right. I found my partner.
Okay, bro, I have so many stuff. I got names.
Well, look, I think we found the same thing. I mean, there's just already so much competition going on around here, but with Dorian and I tagging, I feel like that's our best chance to stand out.
What's the
All
call?
we need are opponents.
Why not the Curie? Let's go talk to Stone and let's make it happen. Let's do it. Believe in us. Hey guys, see you, huh?
Yes.
See you guys.
Bye, guys. No, pero I thought it was gonna be hard.
The way I live, I know it's not for everyone.
Oh,
Sometimes
wow,
it
dude.
hits hard.
Wow,
I got
dude.
plenty of things to show about how hard it can actually hit. Just look at this pinky. This thing is not straight. A few years ago, I was teaching myself how to do a backflip on the ground. And safe to say, I did not stick that landing. I mean, gosh. What I thought was gonna be a lifelong warning of what happens when you push limits actually turned into something bigger than that. It ain't perfect, it ain't symmetrical, but it's real.
It ain't perfect.
Because you
It
cannot
ain't symmetrical.
grow if you do not take risks. But at the same time, with risk comes consequence. And I'm feeling the weight of that right now, because I'm winless. I've been close a couple times, but I'm still chasing that first win. I'm humbled by reality. But gosh, I'm driven by reward. That win is going to come, and hopefully many more after that. You got to take the hit.
This dude's
keep
wild.
stepping forward. So NXT, let's strap it up and see where this ride takes us.
We'll just take a look at Tate Wilder, but coming up next, we take an inside look behind the man who was kicked out of Dark State, Saquon Sugars. We do so next.
Doom, 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 doom. That is most definitely Limp Bizkit.
Ontario, face off. The WWE Summer.
I didn't know that they were gonna be the song of SummerSlam, but it's not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. Yep, Leonardo Messi scored the first one. Like I said, he's probably gonna get one more. I can easily see it happening. Honestly, a lot of people thought Algeria was gonna beat Argentina. I did not see that happening. At least not. I didn't think so. A lot of people do like to see upsets. I just don't want to see ties. But it seems like that seems to be more frequent. While we do got a moment, I'll give any of our baseball fans updates on the scores. So it looks like the Royals are winning. No, the Royals are losing 4-6 over to the Nationals. Blue Jays beat the Red Sox 6-1. Yankees beat White Sox 11-3. Mets are winning 3-5. Giants are 3-2. Guardians are 0-1. Brewers are winning that one. Padres, it's 1-3 right now. Cardinals. Twins are up 10-1 over the Rangers. The Rockies are 3-2 over the Cubs. And the Tigers just scored over the Astros. My gosh. So it I don't know that baseball. It seemed like a lot of the games were close to start the season, but here recently it seems like teams have been hitting home runs like crazy. They are spamming, at least on my side. They are going over the I guess overseas tour. It's like they are trying to make sure they are going to be doing a overseas summer tour.
A week from Sunday, Graves, are you ready for the summer tradition?
You heard Mr. Stone earlier tonight. We all get it underway with the Great American Bash kickoff and tailgate watch party. There will be hot dogs and every Everybody's invited.
It'll be live outside the WWE Performance Center, but are we about to enter an evil era? Naraku looks to dethrone Tony D'Angelo for the NXT Championship a week from Sunday at the Great American Bash.
And on the women's side of things, the Women's NXT Championship on the line as Lola Vice defends against the #1 contender, the Red Hot.
That's gonna be a good match.
We learned earlier it'll be Tavion looking to stand on his own 2 feet. And
That's gonna be a good
time
match.
to do so, he must defeat his former partner Miles Bourne. North American Championship to be determined at the Great American Bash.
And after being unceremoniously bounced from Dark State, Saquon Sugars
Okay.
has an opportunity to settle the score one-on-one with
Did not know that was on the
And
card.
right now, let's take an in-depth look at Saquon Sugars.
Yo, Sugar Man.
Now, you could probably look at me and tell I done been called every name in the book. You're a little bit too brash. You talk a little bit too much. You're a little bit too hood, too gangster. I ain't no gangster fool. I'm from Southeast DC. You born in beef, just depending on where you live. Like, hey, look, I live on 24th Street, right? I try to hit the corner store on 23rd. It's a problem. I done seen things that no kid, really nobody any age is supposed to see. Hey, my grandma Nikki told me don't trust nobody. I ain't had no squad, no friends, no nothing. That's why I had to hustle my way out the city and hustle my way into this sport. But I ain't never changed. I know how to move when I got people after me. I stay up, I pay attention. You ain't finna catch me lacking, just as Doc State. Cutler James walk around, don't know what day it is after I played Sandlot off the back of his dome. Osiris Griffin, what was it, ACL, PCL, MCL? It's all alphabet soup to me. Brother can't walk, let alone wrestle. But whatever they got going on
Alphabet
up
soup.
here or down here don't make a difference or compare to what I got going on in here. And I ain't even talking about how they jump me. I'm talking about 2 years ago when 3 athletes got together, ain't no chalk from cheese. They left they sport and came crawling into mine. They asked for me. They needed me. And for the first time in my life, I left my back door open. When we was on top of the world, we was on top of the world, man. Like championships, travels, PLEs, main events, the life of a pro athlete. Anything I could have ever asked for, I got from them boys. But every time they left that back door, they took a little piece of me with them, to the point where I realized I was robbed blind of who I really am. Dumbest mistake of my life. All I ever needed was a heart, fool. And a brain, which is more than I could say for y'all, because y'all just made the dumbest decision cutting me out. This is what I do, man. Nobody move like me, nobody walk like me, nobody wrestle like me. I'm always gonna hustle. But y'all showed me I don't gotta do it here no more. I ain't never going back. But mentally, I'ma have to. Emotionally, I'ma need to. Cause at the Great American Bash, I'm shooting the ones with Dion Lennox. I ain't gonna snake you, I ain't gonna touch you, I ain't gonna hurt you. I just wanna chat with you. I'll show you and everybody else. I'm up next and you're up never, and it don't get no sweeter than that.
I'm up next, you're up never. You don't get no sweeter than that.
All right, Quan. We're gonna see who made a mistake. See you next week.
And he's by himself, of course.
Can't wait for the first premium live event on broadcast television, the Great American Bash.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Point Beach, Florida, Kalani Jordan.
And we've also been waiting for this main event. These 4 started our night. This is a woman who believes she should have championship opportunities handed to her. Someone who was the first ever Women's North American
Yup, this is the main event of NXT. Do do.
From Adelaide, South Australia, she
Oh,
is NXT Women's North American Champion, Zarya.
Get ready. It's main event time on NXT.
So of course this is the who can coexist better style match. Gonna be honest, I think we see Kendall and Lola actually lose this. I think in some odd way we're gonna have Zarya and Jordan win. Which I mean, it won't be a bad match. But I think that's gonna be the surprise finish of this NXT. Of course, there has been no more scores as of this far. It is still 1-0. I don't know. Argentina may not score again. Is this the main event? It absolutely is our main event for NXT. And then, of course, we will go over AEW after to keep y'all updated on what's happening there. And then, if I remember correctly, me and Josh will be doing an episode of the Turnbuckle Talk. They are officially back. We will have that out for y'all tomorrow. I do believe we're just going to be going over last night's Monday Night Raw and tonight's NXT. So, of course, if you are a member, make sure you have your notifications turned on. Or if you're a subscriber, make sure you got them turned on. That way you don't miss any videos or posts, any polls, or anytime we go live. That way you can get all our constant notifications. But like I said, NXT tonight went by fairly quick. That is something we are kind of used to. Here, NXT seems to be like the better product outside of AAA, in my opinion, and then it goes by faster. It's the same 2-hour format that Raw technically is. Sometimes Raw is 2.5, 2:45, almost 3. And then SmackDown is 3 hours through and through. But I just feel like there's always something going on with NXT. And I feel like that's why it just flows by so much faster. I don't know. That is my opinion on it. I could be wrong. Have been known to be wrong, so that's okay. Looks like we're getting ready to get back to the action here. They're just surfing around the crowd, showing us everybody in attendance. Sherry, welcome back in. It has been a fantastic show. It has been.
The men's evolved title will be on the line next week after the events of the NXT Mr. NXT pageant. Tristan Angels looks for gold against evolved champion Aaron Rourke.
Not only that,
Aaron Rourke.
Matthews will lead Hank Walker and Tank Ledger into battle against Birthright.
Well, not only that, it will also be a huge night for these four. It will be a great American Bash double contract signing, pen to paper. It all takes place next week live right here on NXT.
Kendo. Kendo. Kendo.
And their opponents, first from Las Vegas, Nevada, Kendall Gray.
Became the #1 contender.
I'm
The
feeling
NXT
it
Women's
down.
Championship, the two biggest crossover athletes will do it one more time, this time for that Women's Championship. It goes down at the Great American Bash a week from Sunday. And what do you like about Kendall Gray?
The aptitude that this young lady has shown for this industry is unbelievable. And seemingly overnight, Kendall Gray grasped this game and is excelling at it and could find gold sooner than later.
If you wanna come get it, I hit heavy. What's your name? You forget it, call the medic.
And her tag team partner, she's one half of the AAA Mixed Tag and the NXT Women's Champion, Lola Vice.
It's been a busy time for the double champion, not only competing in NXT and in AAA, also this past weekend was
You've
in
been
New
all
York
over
City
the
for
place.
Puerto Rican Day Parade. Really, all over the world, representing what she loves to do. That's competing, fighting, and obviously being champion.
Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana, proud mixed tag team champions south of the border in AAA. But tonight, the focus is on the NXT Women's Championship, as Lola Vice will have to defend against the woman she's teaming with in just 12 nights. The age-old question rings true tonight, Vic.
Can they coexist?
That certainly is, and I know a lot of people ask that question. Some people don't like that question, but we will find out here in our main event tonight. What a night it has been on NXT from the very beginning all the way through here to this match. We're seeing Lola Vice start off with Kalani Jordan, and you see Lola in AAA. How has she adapted truly to carrying two brands as a quick cover and a kick out?
I think the development of Lola Vice over the last year or so should be studied, and I think the change of scenery really did her good. Yes, she was tasting success here in NXT, but it was really
They go up and over about Lola and Kalani, back and forth.
Mixing up with different competitors, that Lola really found her footing in this game.
Oh, one, two.
Time, and a kick
Nice
out
kick
by
up.
Kalani. Oh, jumping right in, rolling
Let's
right
roll
through.
up by Lola.
Cutter and a kick out. Imagine if Kalani Jordan could pin the NXT Women's Champion. She has tapped out Lola Vice in the past, and Lola just taking down Jordan with a little extra aggression. That's what it
There you go. Good tag in to Kendall. Good stomp to the chest. One.
And a kick out by Kalani.
Kalani Jordan wants opportunities. Kalani Jordan needs to earn opportunities. You get a chance, make the most of it.
Cover again and another near fall. It's time to look at
Quick
tonight's NXT
roll-ups.
recap presented by Progressive. Now you asked the question, so I'll actually ask you, how do you think the champion in the #1 contender
We have
fared?
Kendall chance and we
I think as
won't
long as they
win.
remain professional, they understand that the title's
Oh,
not on the line
oh,
tonight. There's
oh,
no use really trying to gain an advantage.
Good Lord. Good drop
I think
kick.
you want to come in at 100%.
Combination.
If you're Kendall Gray, if you can manage to defeat Lola Vice at the Great American Bash, you could say you beat her at 100%. If you're Lola Vice and you get past Kendall Gray, you could say, hey, I knocked off the #1 contender and she was at 100%. It's bragging rights, it's pride, it's being a champion.
Well, Lola not backing down, wanted the tag, and
Lola
we have champion
and
versus
Azaria.
champion. There's the Women's North American Champion. There is the NXT Women's Champion, and as far as this tag team matchup goes, we know Zaria does not play well with others. We've
First
seen that in the
hour
past.
is on ESPN, regular ESPN, of course, and after ESPN it goes to ESPN Plus Premium for Night of Champions on June 27th.
Now, Soul's gone. Who's got the gold? Zaria.
Yep.
Focus on #1, baby.
Looking for that Dragon Sleeper. Nice counter. We'll get back to that here in just a moment because Lola Vice trying to turn this
There you
right
go.
back
Good
around.
slaps by Lola to Zaria.
Trying to prove a point to her tag team partner, Kendall Gray. And right now off and
Well, springboard arm drag didn't happen.
from Zaria.
Good tag
I believe
in.
a tag was made. Lola didn't want to check out of this matchup, but she's got no choice.
Yep, super kicks.
Where you got to put your ego in check. You have to realize if you're Lola Vice, Kendall simply recognized the situation. She read the play, if you will, and she made a decision.
Zaria said that she corrected her future
Oh,
with that championship win. Zaria wants once more. She wants to scorch the earth of
Zarya
the women's division. She also wants to become
caught
double
the
champion, much
springboard.
like
No, up and
Lola
over.
Vice's. Kendall goes up, goes
Kendall,
over. Too
nope.
much power from Zarya. Zarya coming
My
right
Lord.
back in. Kendall
Good
goes
drop
up,
kick to
goodness,
the
and
knee.
now trying to chop down the
Two.
struggle. Oh, no.
Nope, caught it.
We'll get away for a moment, create a little bit of separation. Zarya charging in, and right now it's a big game of Kendall.
There's a big
And Kendall
knee.
got caught.
And that'll slow her down.
Right on the jaw.
And Kalani with a form.
Kalani wiping out Gray. Which team leaves tonight victorious?
Kalani is just talking straight trash to Kendall. And as she, oh, I didn't touch her. It was not me. I did not touch her. I don't know how she fell. I don't know how she ended up on the
When it
mat.
comes to Zarya and Kalani Jordan, these are two superstars who do have something in common. They both have been Women's North American Champion, but if you heard what they had to say earlier, Corey, they also both feel that they're overlooked and underappreciated, and I don't think everyone in that locker room feels the same way about this team. Are they truly overlooked? Are they truly underappreciated?
Shot to the
Zarya
midsection.
had
Shot to the back by
championship
Zarya.
opportunities. She defended Soul's title and lost.
And now she's North American champion. So it doesn't matter what you were looked at as a week ago, a month ago, 6 months ago. You got to worry about the here and the now. And the here and the now is Zarya is the Women's North American champion.
Choking.
Look at this display of power.
And Kalani Jordan, first ever Women's North American champion, former TNA Knockouts champion, not currently holding gold. So if you want to change it, change it. Do something.
Yeah,
about
solid
it. Don't
Irish whip.
whine,
God.
Don't cry, don't complain. Win.
They're trying to do something about it in this tag team main event now. Both women a little two-on-one.
Double Irish whip. Big clothesline.
Discretion. This is a huge main event here on NXT. Cover, counts, and a kick out by Kendall Gray. Does it surprise you, though?
That Chip Danning has a job after being this lenient? Yeah, absolutely.
I'll go a little bit further than that. Does it surprise you? Kalani Jordan has never had an NXT championship opportunity. Booker and I were floored as we get an inside cradle.
That
shoulders
is
down,
crazy.
kick out.
Yeah, I was as shocked as you guys were when I actually heard you recite that statistic. It seems hard to believe, but again, you can't dwell on what should have been, what
I don't know
could have been.
how
You have to
she
worry
has
about
it.
What is? Kalani Jordan has the skill set.
That's a good question. Kalani easily
Champion once again.
should have had
She
a
needs to
world
string
title
together a
shot.
couple wins. Maybe take somebody out of the equation. Jump the line. Do what you got to do. But complaining will never get you anywhere.
Well, the message from Kalani to that woman, Lola Vice, and her partner earlier was she
Got
has
a good
defeated
submission, knee center
Kendall
of the
Gray.
back.
She has defeated Lola
Forking
Vice,
on
and
the
it seems
neck
that
is
everybody always
Kalani
jumps in
on
line,
Kendall. Nothing
gets
out
in
of it.
front her, gets in front of her
Solid
opportunity,
sit-down stunner.
but the same
Nice.
thing can be said, she doesn't win the
Hits
big
with a
ones.
head
She
kick.
did
Started
not
Kendall.
win the contest
Both
match. She came up
delivered a
little bit
right
short there.
arm.
She has not won when she is 82, and she
Both
would
with a
love
hair
to
whip
put a
takedown.
stamp on this match.
See, the situation like that is not uncommon in this business. It's what separates the greats from the very goods. A lot of people get championship opportunities. Very few have what it takes to rise to the occasion, to meet the moment, and actually capture the goal.
Well, both these women starting to rise up in this matchup,
Oh my
starting
God.
to break down into a slugfest. Tag team main
Solid
event.
right.
Which team will be victorious?
And one a knee.
Kalani and Zarya have been in control for the last few moments.
There you go.
but the
Nice.
North
Knocked off
American champion
Zarya.
Just got taken out for a moment. The door is open, and Lola Vice is tagged
What a
back into this
tag.
match. And Graves, you got the best view of Lola's career in Mexico. What makes this woman so special?
Good spin
Absolutely
kicks.
lethal. We talk about highly educated fists and feet in this business. Lola Vice has PhDs for all of her limbs. This woman is dangerous as the day is long.
Solid
I was
kicks.
looking for that knockout roundhouse kick for a moment.
And I think falling a little early might have saved Kalani because her lights were about to be shut down.
Well,
Wow.
Booker's not here to do the sound
One
effects. Graves,
hip
I don't think he would
attack.
try, but a tag was
Ah.
Lola does not realize Zarya is a legal superstar.
And there's a
She
boot.
does now. Big pump kick from the Women's North American champion. Zarya trying to turn around. Lola's starting to fight right back, though.
Think about that. Zarya hinted at the fact that she wasn't done
Another
with the
tag.
gold. She wanted the NXT
Kalani's
Women's
now legal
Championship.
in.
A win over Lola Vice tonight would do a lot for her argument.
Same would go for Kalani off the top. Frog splash didn't get her the victory. And now going to the submission. And right here, Corey, I know you weren't sitting ringside with me, but this is the submission Kalani locked in that forced Lola Vice to tap out several weeks ago.
That's something you can hang your hat on when you've got someone who's well-versed in submission in mixed martial arts as Lola Vice.
They're trying to hyperextend for the armbar, not happening.
Trying to swing her hips over to alleviate some of that pressure. Has her hands locked, shoulder down. Chip Danny having to go a little extra around to see the cover. Big super kick to the temple. Rocking Lola right back into her corner, and she might have been lucky in her own right.
Oop, miss. Big belly to belly.
Able to find the corner. Kendall Gray, the fresher of the two competitors.
Well, of course, for Gray, she wants to try to
There goes the singlet.
her tag team partner, who's show face of the Great American
German suplex.
Premium
God,
Live
that
on
was
broadcast
stiff.
television. And
There's
it'll be
another
the
one.
women's title as we see a series of suplexes now from
Number
Gray.
3,
Really
nope.
Kalani. Jordan trying to counter in her own right. Jordan showcasing some strength and a little wasteland. Wade Barrett somewhere probably smiling. And now looking for that split-legged one-of-a-kind moonsault, but got caught.
Kendall Gray now looking at
Split-legged one-of-a-kind moonset. Don't matter because Kendall says back suplex.
The athleticism of Jordan on display. Tag made. Zarya legal.
Wisely was able to roll through.
Oh, what a spear.
Bone-crushing spear. Taking out Lola. This is what Zarya did last week. Seek and destroy. Enter into that.
Oh, wow, what a reversal.
Looking for the submission. Gray trying to tap out Zarya. Zarya right now. I can't find Kalani. Kalani's nowhere to be found. Is Zarya going to tap? Zarya can't move anywhere.
Fujiwara armbar is cinched in deep. If Kendall Gray can get her hips up off the mat, it may be the last step.
Oh, Zarya able to go up and go.
Let's roll through into the armbar.
Readjusting, realizing Fujiwara wasn't
Beautiful.
working. Trying another armbar technique.
NXT Universe rising to their feet. Zarya trying to hold on, keep her shoulders off the mat. Shift and wait for a half moment.
Going for a
Kendall trying to
pin.
keep her shoulders
One.
up. Trying to break
Oh,
through
never mind.
there.
Power bomb instead.
The #1 contender. Will that be enough? Sit down style, and Lola saves her team.
Here comes Jordan back into the fray.
Whoa, pace is quickening.
Ooh, double pump kick.
All 4 women down.
Let's get another look first at the power of Zarya driving Gray into the canvas. But Lola Vice at the last possible second keeping the match alive. And for Lola's troubles, a
Got caught with
hellacious
a
double
boom pump kick.
mid-ring. Everybody's down.
This is our main event here on NXT. Big connection.
Damn, what an elbow.
from Gray. Lola tagged herself in.
Listen, I don't have a problem with it. Lola
This
can
is a
read the
spinning
entire ring.
back
Kendall Gray was
fist.
down. Smart move.
Zarya, power. Nope.
Scott hoisted up, able to shift right back down. Zarya now trying to overpower and one.
Oh, can't get the power ball. Nice. Up and over.
Shifted weight, trying to lock in a submission.
Guillotine.
Trying to sink it in. Body scissors wrapped.
Guillotine cinched in. Zarya starting to fade a little bit.
Zarya going down. Lola now looking for the tap out, looking for the submission. Zarya down to one knee, is fading.
Oh, nope, nope.
To the other side.
And an ankle lock. Are they both going to tap?
Submission synced in. Zarya is the legal superstar. That is what Chip Danny's eyes are on right now. Then Kalani able to escape, but it doesn't matter. And Zarya, though, finally able to overpower Vice. Oh!
God.
First into the steel goes the new North American champion. But watch Jordan.
Springboard Kalani takes out Kendall.
Moonsault takes out Kendall Gray.
Bad leg and all.
Oh, my God.
Kalani just got wiped out.
That's a spear.
Vice is taken out. Is Zarya about to pin the NXT Women's Champion?
F.
This is how.
Oh, no, there's Tatum.
Did you see? It's Tatum Paxley, the former Women's North American Champion.
And she's gone. Oh, what a spinning kick.
Zarya's rock. Lola Vice can taste victory.
Tatum Paxley popped out of nowhere. And right
Boom.
there, back fist.
1, 2, 3.
Takes out Zarya.
Here are your winners.
Maybe. Tatum will get a rematch of Great American Bash.
But we can't dismiss Tatum Paxley rising up from the NXT universe to distract the woman that defeated her 1 week ago. But in the end, Graves, look who is standing tall. And still Lola Vice, Kendall Gray, showing how impressive she can be. And here's Lola recognizing the situation, adapting on the fly. Kalani Jordan takes out Kendall on the outside. And to say these closing moments were chaotic might be the understatement of the day. A spear that nearly cuts Lola Vice in half. But Tatum Paxley rising from the ashes, gaining Zaria's attention, which was the beginning of the end for the North American champion. Big kick from Lola Vice. And Old Faithful, the spinning back fist, takes out Zaria. Big win for Lola Vice. And the assist from the #1 contender on the outside. To take a quote from Booker T, who we'll see back from vacation.
Oh.
Wait a minute, Vic.
I would have crossbody.
Expect anything on a Tuesday, and you can say that again. Paxley getting her a piece of Zaria. These two far from over.
I knew this wasn't done.
Tatum trying to rip Zaria apart. We're going to need a little bit more security out here as you go from one title to another. There's the showdown at the Great American Bash.
Oh! And Kendall hit Lola.
That was an inverted. All I know, next week's contract signing has gotten a lot more interesting.
Yes, it has.
As we inch closer to the Great American Bash.
So she basically repaid the favor. Because technically, that happened to her, but Lola hit her with a spinning back flip. So, that was NXT. Not a bad show. Not a bad show at all. We have seen a lot worse shows. NXT, for the most part, does surprise us. I'm glad we got to see that tonight. So, we'll go over AEW Dynamite really quick for everybody. So tomorrow we will have Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland in a face-to-face. Mark Briscoe will choose his team, and so will MJF for the battle in the Forbidden Door Steel Cage match. And then all 12 of them men will be in a tag team match. Then we have Hazuki versus Mercedes Moné in the women's semifinals of the Owen Hart tournament. That is a 3-hour show tomorrow. More will be announced tomorrow. Don't worry. We already know that. So we will be here live for that. Probably about 7:55 as regular. But with that, as always, I want to thank you all again for hanging out with us for NXT. We'll be back tomorrow for AEW. Thank you all so much. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your evening. Y'all see someone in public, make sure you give them a smile. Tell them something nice, because kindness always and will save lives. Until then, we are over.